Hey guys, it's J19 brought to you another video, and today we're going to discuss Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. I know I did a long breakdown video of the trailer and gave my thoughts on the upcoming story and stuff like that. So if you haven't checked that out, feel free to check out trailer breakdown. I just broke it down and just gave my thoughts on it as well. But today we're not here about that. We're here to talk about what I want to see in Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. That remake did well on, but I think that Rebirth can do a better job with. And we'll start with a basic one, right? A lot of people, this is like one of the complaints that some people have, is when they go like the actual menu of the game. Um, a lot of people are kind of wondering, like, hey, can we just have it where we can actually use magic or use items in the main menu itself, like when you pull up the menu of like the characters and stuff like that, so I just push X and going that way, because a lot of people was complaining about it. I got to thinking, it's like, you know what, I know this kind of old school, but you know what, it makes sense, right? Because you spend a lot of times in the menus like sorting out materia and stuff like that. So like if you want to do that, you can also make sure you top off your character with healing items and cure and stuff like that, right? With healing materia. I think that's one thing I wish that remake had, but hopefully they change that for Rebirth for us to allow us to have a better, more ways to cure, to heal, and also what also want to see more of is more status ailments. There's a few status ailments we have not seen yet. Um, Toad was great. Silence is awesome. I would like to see I don't know if darkness is gonna work, like being blind. Um, I can see them doing that to a point where like your attacks will miss, because if you paid attention, when we fought those shock troopers, right? Like every 1 to 2 hits, like it was missing a lot, right? It was missing like half the time, and that's like almost being like blind. So I can see like blind being back. Confused, I'm not sure if confusion will work. The only thing I can think of is like confusion will make it where it's hard to control that character. Like you have to like run opposite opposite of where like the opposite direction to where you want to go. So they can do something like that, but I don't know if confusion is actually gonna work. Um, so with that said, I think we just need to keep it keep it simple, basic, right? Don't make it too wild, because there's a lot going on in battle. Petrified, I do think that Petrified will make it come back with stone. I do think that's going to happen, and I also think that we're going to see Berserk. We kind of got a little sample of that, like the Berserker ring or Fury ring, which makes your attack power go up. But I also want to see be able to be Berserk, like characters turn red. You can't control them; they do things on their own, so you can't switch to them, right? For like a short time, like it'd be a lot shorter time than being like poison and stuff. So I would like to see more ailments in the future game. Um, Another thing a lot of people are talking about is like the materia system, right? I watched a video recently by Ray Kaufman, and he had a few points that I kind of agree with him. I kind of just want to cover a little bit of that, my own opinion on it, and yeah, I do agree with him. I think that leveling up material was a little too easy. You can max out like fire materia and then like not even halfway through the game. Like you're maxed out, you move on to the next one. I would like them to make it a little bit harder to max those things out, so that way you have to like grind and make yourself overpowered. But here's another thing I want to see too. I want to see like more different variety of materia, more variety of magic materia, variety of independent command materia. Like I think there's so much more. There's like deadly dodge and parry materia and all that. That was awesome. Like I really appreciate that, especially like ATB boost, like giving you extra commands like they can like pull off. I thought that was amazing. It's like so sick. Um, and I do want to. I would do. You guys know me. I do want them to. Like they said, they're gonna work on the air combat. I think, and making sure the camera's not gonna be all wonky when that happens. Like you're gonna have to make sure the space you're fighting in, it's not gonna make you like, where in the hell am I? Where's the camera at? Because I can't hardly see what's going on. I hope they can make the environments, the battle areas, where it's gonna be a lot better off for you to handle. Um, Also want to see this too. I do want to see more enemy variety. I mentioned this like months ago that I do wish that, and I just want to reiterate that I do want to have like more like mobs to fight. I don't want to fight rats. I don't want to fight these scorpion things like a lot. Um, the hedgehog pies are cool. The grass strikes are awesome. Like just seeing like those basic enemies, like that's cool and all. But like there is so much more we can fight. You know, there's like toads in the second game we can fight. There's a whole bunch of mobs I want to see, like giant lizards and like even like Yuffie DLC had a couple like had wolf packs. They had that big ostrich looking thing. Like there's so many goofy enemies, and when you get outside of Midgar, I still think that even though a lot of people think they're goofy, Square has shown that they're able to put that in remake, right? And I think Rebirth is gonna. I think they're with the power of the PS5, they're gonna have even more varieties, like models of different enemies, different NPCs. I like to see like a lot of people complain is like there's too many duplicates of NPCs. I hope that Square will take that in consideration. That when we walk around in a town or a city, that each NPC is different. You know, like have at least over 100 different models. Like it's not that hard. Even if you just change their hair, change them, like make them look a little young, a little different. Um, Hair color, eyebrow colors, eye colors, all that. It's not that hard. Um, there's some variety of NPCs in Final Fantasy VII Remake, but there's times that you look and you go, "Whoa, holy crap!" It's like there's four of you. Like there's like quadrupeds here. Um, so I do want to see like more NPCs. I do want to see NPCs like and other other people look a little bit more better. The NPCs kind of stood out from like the rest of the game. Like they was like almost like PS3 models. Like they looked all right, but it wasn't like the greatest thing in the world. Because that made our main character stood out even more. So to make it more realistic, yes, like characters are gonna they're gonna still stick out like a sore thumb. But I still think that you're gonna have to like make sure that the NPCs and stuff like that will look even better, which I think they will with the power of the PS5. And you guys know me about the combat. I think the combat's amazing. I just can't wait to see team up attacks. Like, we know that Vince has been confirmed for Rebirth because thanks to Steam Bloom answering some Twitter questions. Which he's not, by the way, he's not voicing Vincent Valentine. It's gonna be all brand new cast. It's just, I cannot wait for this game. And it's just we're going in the second week in May, so we're in the 5th month. And if Rebirth is gonna come out like at the end of this year, or even possibly like January or February, I know Final Fantasy 16. I already discussed this earlier in my other videos that yes, Final Fantasy 16 is the game to focus on, but like it's getting about that time where fans are starting to, fans are just posting random stuff on Twitter, their love for Final Fantasy 7. But I can tell deep down that we as the Final Fantasy 7 community, yes, we're hyped for Final Fantasy 16. A lot of people are not. Like, there's gonna be some people who just say, look, I'm not interested in the mainline Final Fantasy. Like, I'm here for the ride. I want to see Rebirth. And yes, I'm excited for Final Fantasy 16, but I am also excited for Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Like, if Rebirth gets announced, like, I think my hype levels for Rebirth would be way higher and hotter than 16. It'd be phenomenal. And I just cannot wait to see more on this game. So it's like, that's all I got for you guys today. Just give a little take what I think I want to see next time in Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Some changes I want to see. I want to see like better Materia loadouts. I want to see new enemy variety, more variety. I want to see better NPC designs. I want to see like what kind of new locations they can put, because we know that this game is not going the same exact location order as the OG Final Fantasy 7. So I'm kind of curious like what order we're going to be going in. And I just cannot wait for more. And it's getting to the point now. It's like, gimme. I would take just a screenshot, a concept art, or anything. Just like the Final Fantasy 7 Twitter page hasn't really been active much. Like they're still like posting some random stuff here and there. Like we celebrated the Tifa week, Tifa's birthday, and like that's all fine and dandy. But I don't really count those as campaigns for Final Fantasy 7. Like you got 7 campaigns. You're in the 5th month. Like where's the next campaign? Because you didn't do anything for the 3rd year anniversary of Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Which you guys know me, they didn't do anything for it, and it's like that's kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Let me know what you guys think of all this. What you guys want to see change in Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. What you guys want to see? You guys want to see different enemy varieties? I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Because I love to have this community, this discussion with you guys in the comment section below. So what I said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. I have more videos coming soon. So stay tuned, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification to stay notified when I go live or upload my next video. If you guys want more Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth content, you guys know what to do. Thank you very much. Be safe out there, be nice to each other, and I'll talk to you guys on